Dandavat Pranam. Namaste. All glories to Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. All glories to Srimad Bhagavad-Gita Ki Jai. Chapter 13. Prakrti-purusa-viveka-yoga. Distinction between matter and spirit. Text 16. Bahir antas chabhutanam acharam charam evacha. Sukshamatvat tad avidjayam drustam chantike chatat. He is situated within and without all moving and stationary beings. Near yet far, subtle, and therefore most difficult to comprehend. Vibhaktam chabuteshu vibhaktam eva chastitam. Bhuta bhaktri chatajgyayam grashishnu prava vishnucha. Although indivisible, he appears as divided in all beings. He is known as the one who manifests, maintains, and devours all beings. Jyotisham apitaj jyotis tamasa param uchate gyanam gyayam gyanagamyam hridhi sarvasya distitam. He is known as the illuminator of the luminaries, beyond darkness. Situated in the hearts of all beings, he is knowledge, the object of knowledge, reached by knowledge. He is known as the illuminator of the luminaries, beyond darkness. Iti kshetram tata jnanam gyayam choktum samastaha madbhakta etadvigyaya madbhava yapopadyate. The field, knowledge, and object of knowledge have been briefly described by me. Realizing these truths, my devotee attains love for me. Prakrti-purusa-viveka-yoga vidhyandi ubhav api vikaramscha gunaschaiva vidhi prakriti sambhavan. Know that both material nature, Maya, and the person, individual soul, are beginningless, and know the transformations, body, senses, and their functions, and the transformations of the modes of nature, such as pleasure, pain, sorrow, and delusion, are born of material nature. Karya karana kartrutve hetu prakritir uchate purusha shuka dukhanam bhoktrutve hetur uchate. Material nature is said to be the cause of the production of effect, the body, and cause, the senses. The person in material bondage is said to be the cause of the condition of being an enjoyer or a sufferer of happiness and unhappiness. Purusha prakriti stohi bhunte prakriti jangunan karanam guna sangosya sarasad yoni janmasu. Being situated within material nature, a person enjoys the modes born of material nature. His attachment to those modes is the cause of his repeated births in higher and lower species. Upadristhanumanta cha bharta bhokta maheshwara paramatmeti chapyukto dehesmin purusha para. The Supreme Person, The witness, sanctioner, support, guardian, and Almighty Lord within this body is known as Paramatman, the Supersoul. Ya evam veti purusham prakrutim cha gunaisaha sarvata vartmanopi nasabhuyo bijayate. Thus, one who truly knows the Supreme Person and material nature with its modes will never be in any circumstances having to take birth again. Thus, one who truly knows the Supreme Person and material nature with modes will never in any circumstances have to take birth again. Dhyanantatmani pasyanti kechid atmanam atmana anye sankhyena yogena karma yogena chapare. With their pure consciousness, some persons see the Supersoul within the heart in their meditation. Others perceive him through enlightenment, and yet others by the yoga of selfless action. Anye tvebham ajananta shutvanyebhya upashyate te pi chatitrantantyeva mrityam shruti parayana. Further, there are those who, not knowing of these methods, engage in worship by hearing the scriptures. When their faith is deepened by such hearing, they, too, surpass the plane. Yavat sanjayate kinchit sattvam stavara jangamam kshetra kshetragya samyogat tadvidhi bharata shaba. Tadvidhi bharata shaba. O Arjuna, best of the Bharatas, whatever is born in the world, whether moving or stationary, know it to be manifest from the combination of the field and its knower. Text 28. Samam sarveshu bhuteshu tistantam parameshvaram vinasyatsvani vanasyantam yapasyati sapasyati. One who sees the Supreme Lord situated equally within all beings, as the imperishable within the perishable. Such a person sees perfectly. Samam pasyan hisarvatra samavastitam ishvaram nahinastyatmanatmanam tatoyati param gatim. Such a person with the vision of equality, seeing the Lord dwelling in every place alike, does not deceive himself, and thus he attains the supreme destination. Prakrutyaiva chakarmani kriya manani sarvasha yapasyati tatatmanam akartaram sapasyati. He who sees that all actions are brought only by material nature sees himself as the non-doer. Yadha bhuta pratagbhavam ekastam anupasyati tata eva chavistaram brahma sampadhyate tara. When such an enlightened person realizes that the different types of beings are situated within the one nature and that all are made manifest from that nature, he attains realization of Brahman. Anaditvan nirgunatvat paramatamayam avayaya sarira sto pikanteya nakaroti nalipyate. O Arjuna, since the Supersoul is beginningless, transcendental, and inexhaustible, although also present within the field, within the individual soul, he neither acts nor is affected by any action. Yata sarva gatam saukshmayad akasham no palipayate sarvatra vastito dehe tatatma nopalipayate. As the most subtle element of space pervades everything, yet is not tainted by anything. Similarly, the soul, through pervading the body, is not tainted by it. Yata prakashayatyeka krichnam lokam imam ravi. Kshetram kshetri tata krichnam prakashati bharata. O Bharata, as the one sun illuminates the entire world, the occupier of the field illuminates the entire field. Kshetre kshetragyayor evam anantaram jana chakshusha bhuta prakruti moksham cha ye vidur yanti te param. Those who, through the eyes of knowledge, can thus distinguish between the field and the knower of the field, and who can thus know the path of liberation of the living beings from material nature, such persons attain the Supreme. Iti Sri Mahabharate Sata Sahasrayam Samhityam Vayasikyam Bhisma Parvani Srimad Bhagavad-Gita Upanishadshu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Prakrti-purusa-viveka-yoga namatraya dashodhyayaha. End of chapter 13. Distinction between matter and spirit. From the conversation of Sri Krishna and Arjuna in Srimad Bhagavad-Gita Upanishad, the scripture of transcendental knowledge, in Bhisma Parva of Sri Mahabharata, the holy scripture revealed by Srila Vyasadeva in 100,000 verses. Chapter 14. Prakrti-purusa-viveka-yoga, the three divisions of material nature. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Param Bhuya Pravakshami Jnanam Uttaram Yajjadva Munhaya Sarve Param Siddhim Itogata. The Supreme Lord said, "Again, I shall describe to you the supreme teaching, the highest of all fields of knowledge, knowing which the sages attain the ultimate perfection beyond this mundane plane." Idam jnanam upashritya mama sadharmyatam agata sarge pinopyajayante pralaye na vyatanticha. By taking refuge in this knowledge, the soul attains to my nature. Then, nor does he suffer death in the cosmic dissolution. Mamha yonir mahat brahma tasmin garbham tadhyamyaham sambhava sarva bhutanam tato bhavati bharata. O Bharata, I place the seed within my womb of primordial matter, from which all living beings take birth. Sarva yonaya murtaya sambhavantiya tasam brahma mahad yonir aham bija pradapita. O Kauntaya, primordial matter is the original womb of all life forms that are born of the wombs of all species, and I am the seed-giving Father. Text 5. Sattvam rajas tama iti guna prakriti sambhava nibadnanti mahabaho dehe dehinam avyayam. O mighty hero, Arjuna, the three modes of goodness, passion, and ignorance born of material nature, bind the immutable spirit soul within the body. Thus ends our reading for today. All glories to Shripad Bhakti Madhava Puri Maharaj Ki Jai. All glories to Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Nirmala Charya Maharaj Ki Jai. All glories to the Rupanuga Gu Varga Ki Jai. All glories to the assembled devotees. Shripad Bhakti Vigyan Muni Maharaj Ki Jai. Shripad Bhakti. All glories to Giri Govardhan Gupta Govardhan Dham Ki Jai. Tulsi Devi Ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Hari Hari Bol.